we doing?
How are you?
Good, good.
How you feeling, Geno?
Had better days, but getting there.
How do you feel like compared to how you did post game Sunday?
I feel a little bit better. Definitely feel a little bit better after a couple days.
Well, what do you think the odds are that you play Thursday?
We'll see how it goes. It's up to coach.
Is the plan still to not really do much in practice until Wednesday?
Yeah, that's up to coach. I just do what I'm told.
When it comes to this defense that you're facing, you faced a number of top defenses, but what is it about the Niners that separates them and maybe that secondary with all the interceptions?
Yeah, I think you got to start up front. They got obviously one of the better D lines in the league. A lot of first rounders on that front seven. They have a really good Mike linebacker with Fred Warner, and Drake Greenlaw is also a great player. And then you look at the secondary. Their corners are very aggressive. They like to attack the football. They like to really pressure pressure receivers, challenge your receivers, and they're a really good bunch, man. They fly around, they play hard, they make plays, and so. As always, every single week, it's going to be a challenge, but, I love those challenges.
How are you guys as an offense better prepared to face them than you were a year when you saw them last season?
We have to find out on Thursday night. I think that's a question we have to answer on Thursday night. I don't think nothing I can say up here is going to help us in that regard, so we just got to go out and execute.
How early have you been here the last couple of days for treatment?
Just been around the clock, just all day and night, just working on it, trying to, get it to feel as great as it can.
Would you be able to play if the game was today?
Like I said, that's up to coach.
You personally, would you feel like you'd be ready?
I would leave it up to coach.
Have you ever played a game you didn't practice between games?
Yeah, you have usually on those Thursday night games when it's a short week, you really don't practice much. It's usually walk through, so this is to me no different.
Some of the Niners players are already talking about what the environment will be like on Thursday. What do you know to be true of the 12s in this primetime game and the environment?
Yeah, I can't wait to see just all the fans and, think about playing on, Thanksgiving and just how electric our fans are going to be in the building. Division opponent, rivalry game, big game for us, big game for them. And, I know our fans are going to come and bring everything they got. We really look forward to that.
What's the biggest, what needs to be the biggest difference offensively for you guys in this game versus the 3 games from last year against the Niners?
It starts with protecting the football, not turning the ball over. It starts with converting on third downs, something we talk about every single week. And then, going out there and executing, especially in the red zone, getting touchdowns, trying to get more touchdowns and field goals. And then overall just, winning the game however we can, whatever it takes to, go out there and get a win. Obviously, they beat us 3 times last year, and, to me, that's unacceptable. So, we got to do whatever it takes. We got to, fight, scratch, and claw to get it done.
How do you guys as an offense find more consistency? Obviously, the last game you started great, 4 for 4 on third down to start the game, and then obviously it wasn't productive later.
That's football. Shoot, you start 4 for 4, you're going to feel good about it. If they stop you, the next 2 or 3 times, if they stop you the next 4 times, you're 50%, right? So it's just football, and I think overall it just comes down to execution and winning on third downs. But it's obviously you got 2 other downs before that matter as well. So being great on first and second down will help you out on third down.
How difficult for you physically was it when you came back in the game on Sunday?
Pretty difficult, in a lot of pain, but, just try to suck it up and go out there and do my best.
You mentioned on Sunday about the speaker going out on that last play call. I guess for fans who don't know, how often does that happen where the speaker the signal might not come through from the sideline?
That could happen in any game, home or away. It happens. I wouldn't say often, but it does happen from time to time. And we always talk about having plans for that type of situation. So the quarterback always knows that there's a plan that in place. And if it isn't a 2-minute situation, or you got to get on the ball and get a play call quickly, then you can kind of relate to the sideline. But in that moment, you just got to get a play called and try to get it off.
Speakers in your helmets, or is there only one helmet?
Yes, we both.
You both do?
Mm-hmm.
Pete was saying that play, if it had been blocked right, could have really gone. Is that sort of what you were hinting at, I guess, afterward, that if we kind of looked at it, that's what we would see? Hindsight's always 20/20. So, I just felt like, in that situation, I think J-Ma had made a 54-yarder. The one right there was a 55-yarder. And, in that situation, you don't know exactly how many yards DK got on the catch, but you do know how much time you got. And really,
1 or 2 plays left to maybe get off. So there's a bunch of different ways you can go about it. We're usually the type of team that gets right on the football and have a play called. In that situation, we thought we had the right play call that we could have got off and, could have got some more yards. Didn't exactly work out the way we planned, but, that's just something we got to work on getting better at. But overall, I'm sound with my decision-making, and I feel good about what we did.
In terms of staying on schedule first and second and getting the third down to manageable, is that a mindset that has to happen for the offense, or is it a little bit of patience, like you're saying, and staying within the game?
Yeah, I think that's all 32 teams in the league are trying to do that, stay on third and manageable. The percentages to convert third and long, 7+ aren't that high. So the more you can be in those 5 to 1 to 2 situations, the better the percentages are. The odds are more in your favor to get those first downs. So yeah, it's critical on first and second down to be on schedule, to make the right plays, and so that you can be in a manageable situation on third down, which will allow your percentages to go up, obviously.
With all that's happened, Geno, how big of an opportunity is this for the team Thursday night?
Huge opportunity. Again, man, we're right in the thick of the playoff race. We're right in the thick of our division race, and we got a big chance in front of us. But it's also a big opponent, tough opponent, man. They're a really good team, and we look forward to going up against these guys. I know the type of team that we have, the type of guys we have. But yeah, it is a big game because it's the next game. All of our games are big games, and this one is just our next one.
Do you like the action green uniforms, or?
Yeah, I think they're pretty sweet. I like them.
Have you always wanted to play a big game on Thanksgiving?
I always have, yeah. I don't know if I have in my career. I don't think I have. So this will definitely be one of the first for me, and it'll be a special one. Not that I can remember. Yeah.
You mentioned how losing 3 times to them last year is unacceptable. Does it feel like that's a kind of common sense around everybody here thinking that's unacceptable?
I wouldn't speak for everybody. I just think that's how I look at it. But, I know that we definitely you can't think about last year. That's over with. But, for me, you want to win every single game. And, anytime you lose 3 times to the same opponent, I would say that's unacceptable. But I won't speak for everyone. Thank you, guys.